Hey. So you should be searching for the mpk lifestyle channel, and then you should be able to find it because mic check, because we have been previously tomfoolered by the powers that be. Isn't that right, Mr. Bjord? I don't remember this I don't remember this video being that awesome, but welcome to the mpk lifestyle channel. We're going to bang it like it's 1929.
Bang it out.
This is their cookies and cream, which is friggin' delicious. And yeah, so for those of you who don't know, hey, Apostle's here. What's going on, buddy? The Mike Papakilo YouTube channel has been censored completely. I can't do any live streaming, can't do any uploading. I can't even post on the community channel. So for those of you who find this, that will drop in the Discord and probably start sharing in the comment section of the Mike Papakilo YouTube channel. Yeah, pretty great. Love YouTube right now. Totally awesome.
Susan Wojcicki can eat my ass.
Susan Wojcicki can eat my... Well, that was the other thing. They took down that video today of me live streaming saying, hey, YouTube's taking us down. So they obviously don't want us to communicate to anybody. So that's cool.
We got to get the truth out there, man. I still think that's why we got taken down.
What do you mean?
Because you posted about COVID.
I mean, the other gun channels didn't post about COVID, I don't think. Because Mosen Crate got hit, and he never posts about anything political. Well, Caddy, friggin' up here. Yeah.
Wow, you gay.
Because Mosen Crate got hit, 704 Tactical got hit, and a couple others got hit, and they didn't post anything about the Corona Chan. So
my feet stink.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
I smell them.
But yeah, it's been stupid.
So it may just be us talking to ourselves all night, because we're gonna have 13th Jay Trower, and that's probably about it.
Yeah. So it's been cool. YouTube totally isn't a corrupt corporation that censors right wing and anything that they don't believe in.
Delicious. I wish I would have shaken it first.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So that's cool. We've got videos going up on this channel here soon from shotguns that Stuger sent us. We've got some other stuff coming soon. And for all I know, the Mike Papakilo YouTube channel won't be able to upload until June, if at all. So that's pretty cool. Thanks, Susan. Real cool of you. I'm really tired of this left-wing propaganda winning everything. And I'm tired of anyone's voice being shut down, much less ours. Like I could care less if they had a problem with us and actually outright came and said, hey, we don't like this content. We don't want it on our platform. Cool. I'll take it off. Nope. Just hit 150 videos at once. That's totally cool. So,
and if they really needed to free up the bandwidth or the space, they could have given us 2 weeks heads up. Like, hey, back up your videos. We need space. To which I would have called bullshit.
Yeah. Right. But, you know, rap channels that promote violence are still up. Twerking channels are still up. Douche tubers still have all of their stuff up. It's totally cool. Not hypocritical at all of YouTube. There's still videos out there that say Corona Chan's caused by 5G. So that's super cool. I don't even know how you could associate 5G with a virus.
Because the electrical field messes with your insides.
Well, why don't you tell all two of the folks at home who are listening what we saw at the wall shart today? Because that was some full retard. I'm going to try and find where this retardation started in my email.
So today at Walshart, one of the rare times we actually go.
Which we don't go because they support the Bloombergs, but.
We go to the first entrance, which is normally the lawn and garden entrance that is the side we wanted. Go there. This is emergency exit only. What? So we go to the other entrance. The exit is cordoned off from the entrance, which normally I'd be okay with, because there's too many people that go in the out and out the in. Fuck those people.
Yeah.
But now they're both cordoned off from each other, and they've got someone standing by the entire time, one at the exit, one at the entrance, asking for carts whether they need them or not. The entrance, so exit, entrance. When you want to go in the entrance, you have to go all the way over about 150 foot right here, come back in, and in. It's ridiculous. So they essentially create two bottlenecks. They have every 6 foot marked off on the floor or on the ground in bright yellow tape. Like, people are going to actually do that.
Yeah, it's pretty laughable. So basically what they're doing is they're constricting you to using one entrance, which creates a bottleneck, and they make you stand in single file line, which creates another bottleneck. So you're getting people closer together, which increases the chances of spreading virus instead of just letting it go in whimsically. And there's some douchebag at the entrance with a tablet counting how many people come in, because apparently they're limiting to 100 people in the store, which is also laughable because, I mean, what are they going to do?
Stop me.
Yeah, right. Good luck with that. So that was cool. But yeah, cool. Thanks, Gmail. You suck. So all of this nonsense. Okay, Gmail, you suck a lot.
Yeah.
It filtered literally nothing when I searched for YouTube. So the email that this has been coming from is accounts-no reply. So, you can't actually converse with YouTube to figure out what you did wrong because, fuck you, we're in our ivory tower. So when did all this mental retardation start?
Well, don't we go through this at least once a year where they flag a whole bunch of videos?
Nope, not like this. So this started on March 25th with 13 videos. And all of them read the same way. If you guys are on our Discord, which, Beard, why don't you drop the Discord for anyone who looks at this in the future? I've already got all these linked in the Discord, but it says, hey, Mike Puppy Kilo, as you may know, our community guidelines describe which content we allow and don't allow on YouTube. Your video EAASARB6P, which is like a 3-year-old video, was flagged to us for review, which they flagged it themselves. It's like when cops say they got an anonymous tip and they actually got a tip off from another cop of the same precinct. It's like, yeah, real anonymous, guys. Upon review, which they didn't actually review this, they didn't take time to do it. I'm almost certain. I don't know, speculation. Upon review, we determined that it violates our guidelines and we've removed it from YouTube. We know that this might be disappointing. Yeah, like you're trying to be empathetic. That's cute. But it's important to us that YouTube is a safe place for all. If contents break our rules, which they didn't explain what rule I broke, we remove it. If you think we've made a mistake, you can appeal it and we'll take a look at it. Keep reading for more details. The next header is video content restrictions. As mentioned, we've removed your content because we think it violates our community guidelines, which are extremely vague. You can find specific information about these guidelines in the YouTube Help Center. Please note that due to the recent global health crisis related to COVID-19, a number of our normal review processes have been disrupted, so none of them are making excuses, even though a lot of these that I did appeal that didn't get back up, they replied within 20 minutes. So it's a bot. They're not real people reviewing this. You can read more about that here, which they hyperlink something. In an effort to prioritize the well-being of our employees, our extended workforce, and the communities where they live, we are relying less human reviewers and more on automation. Yeah, I pretty much figured that already to make our decisions. As a result, some content may get removed in error. If you think this removal was an error, please appeal using the form below, which is basically it's a form that says, why do you think this needs to be repealed? And every single one of them said, you guys never gave me any heads up. You're just flagging hundreds of my videos and not telling me why. And a lot of the videos have been put back up, but 4 of them specifically got us community guideline strikes, which basically means the Mike Proper Kilo YouTube channel can't post in the community. They can't upload, can't do live streams. So we have no way to talk to our viewers. So that's really cool of them. Note that we'll also be slow to respond to appeal requests, which they're not. They're doing it in 20 minutes, which means it's automation. It's not real people. And we've already gone over this in our Discord. There's no way to contact them. They have a fax number, which one of our subscribers was kind enough to show us how to do that with a fax app, which was really cool. I faxed them once. 3 other guys I know have faxed them, but
I faxed them from work.
we haven't gotten any feedback from them because they don't give a shit. I mean, it's obvious. They don't give a shit about us gun channels. We apologize for the disruptions, which is, again, cute that you would apologize for something that you don't even know that you're doing because it's a bot. Taking these workforce precautions is the right thing to do. So now they're morally superior. So they're telling us what's right to do. That's totally not biased. Workforce precautions is the right thing to do for the people who work to keep YouTube safe and for the broader community. It's just
for the greater good.
The greater good. It's just leftist propaganda left and right. We appreciate everyone's patience as we take these steps during challenging time. Impact on your account. The removal has not resulted in a community guideline strike, which there have been 4 at one time, which the cool thing about community guideline strikes is you get 3 strikes and then you're out. We have 4 videos that got struck at once. So I don't know if we're even going to have the Mike Papaquilo YouTube channel anymore. So that's really cool of them. Totally not bullshit.
I think we've backed up everything though. So it may just be prudent to
most everything.
Just start mass uploading to a different channel.
However, we still encourage you to review all of your content, make sure it's within our community guidelines, which everything we have done is within the community guidelines.
We go out of our way to make sure it is.
Additional violations could result in strikes against your account or lead to account termination. How you can respond, which is what I've been doing in every one of these. If you believe this was a mistake, we'd like to hear from you. They don't give a shit. To appeal this removal, please submit this form, which is another hypertext link. Our team will thoroughly review and appeal. We'll contact you soon.
Thoroughly.
So the form, which I think this is just going to send me to my videos because I already filled out the form for this video. Yeah. See if I can find one that actually has the form.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Well, we had that one that got struck today, so I'll use that one. So this one was YouTube shutting us down live stream.
Yep.
Which the only thing they would hit me for that is using my freedom of speech, telling Susan Wojcicki to eat my ass. So I imagine that's probably what got it struck.
Okay. Before I forget, I'm going to give you admin powers 13th.
See ya. So that's super neat. But the appeal form, community guidelines appeal. In accordance with the community guidelines, which I've read through probably 100 times since this started on March 25th, this video has been removed from YouTube. If you believe this decision was made in error, you may appeal using this form. The YouTube team will review our original decision, which I'm pretty sure this is automated because they respond within 20 minutes. YouTube team will review our original decision and reinstate the video if appropriate. We will notify you by email of our final decision. And when you get a final decision, I'll read it to you because it's one, I have probably 50 of these that says your video is still going to be down. They don't tell you what video in the email, which is really cool of them. And it's not from a person. It's an automated email. Mm-hmm. So, and there's no way to reply.
Well, here's the kicker on this. They could have their entire staff do this from home.
Yeah.
They could VPN in and do this just fine. There's absolutely no reason for them not to be able to do this. Sure, it's easier and faster at the office. Perfectly understand that. Still doable from home.
Yeah. Please note you may only appeal this video once. So my automatic response is no reason for the removal is given. Referencing the community guidelines. Jesus Christ. Mobile is so cool.
A line item is poor
business practice. Yeah. Which it is. Like, they're not telling us why they're taking it down. They're just referencing the entirety of the community guidelines.
It's like a cop pulling you over said you broke the law. Can I get which one?
Can I buy a vowel? So, some of them. So, here's one from April 1st. So, it's 3 days ago. Decision on your appeal. Thank you for submitting your video appeal to YouTube. After further review, we've determined your video is in violation of our community guidelines. For more information, please visit the YouTube Help Center, which doesn't have any way to contact them other than that fax and their friggin' physical address. It doesn't really tell you what to do if your appeal was not validated. I don't know. We apologize for the delay due to the recent global health crisis, which is really not related to COVID-19. A number of our normal review process, blah, 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 blah. Thank you sincerely, YouTube team. So in this email, it doesn't reference what video it was. It's just saying the review says we're keeping it down. So that's extra cool of them. This is not from a human. This is from that same no reply email. So I can't do anything about this. They just have this all-encompassing power from their ivory tower to say, "Yep, fuck you. You can eat a dick. We're not going to do anything for you." And if the appeal is positive, they don't tell you anything. They just reinstate the video, which is super cool. They don't tell you why. They still don't tell you why it's been taken down. So whenever it's been removed, it just says community guidelines. And they're all our videos. Like they're all gun related videos. They're all sorts of different types of guns. It's not like they're targeting. At the beginning, it was AR-15 videos and anything with the word Glock in it. But now it's literally everything's being hit. Like Dylan, all the 750 videos that we did setting up the Dylan, which doesn't show people how to reload ammo. That got hit. Yeah, it was literally everything. Like they didn't specifically go after anything. There's just blocks of which I tried to upload a video showing you guys specifically what videos there were at the Mike Papakilo YouTube channel, but naturally I can't upload, so I've just got that video sitting somewhere that I'll probably put on this channel. But yeah, it's really cool being censored. Totally fair.
And more to that point, I think we lost 25% of our views.
Yeah, our views went from 7.3 million down below 5 million. So it's really, really cool of them. So that hurts our metrics. That hurts our viewership. It hurts literally everything from the channel because we can't even communicate with our subscribers.
And it's not like we're monetized. If we were monetized, I could see this being a bigger issue, but we're not.
Nope.
YouTube doesn't pay us anything.
They don't pay us anything. They're not being hurt by us being on their media. I don't know. But yeah, that was the funniest thing because I was trying to research other people that were getting censored, and people were uploading videos. Oh, I'm being censored by YouTube. They got a video demonetized because it had the title COVID-19, and I'm like, that's cute. That's really cute. You're really being censored here, dude. Thanks for the clickbait. So that was complete bullshit. But yeah, big gun channels aren't getting hit. Big douche tuber channels aren't being hit. I saw a douche tuber the other day post about COVID-19 about complete nonsense. Just a typical virtue signaling. They didn't get demonetized on that video. There's still ads on it. So they're completely biased.
It's like I said, we don't have ads on our videos. And if there are, it's because YouTube puts them there because they're trying to make money. We sure as shit don't see that money.
No, we haven't been monetized in over 2 years. So there's no rhyme or reason for it. YouTube hasn't contacted us. We're just getting automated responses, and it's complete bullshit. So that's really cool. It's pretty pathetic. So Beard, if you would be so kind as to link our library.tv and the BitChute channel. Those should be, or just
they're in the Discord. I'll link the Discord again.
Yeah.
I'll put all the links at the end of the stream.
Yeah, and put it in the description once this live stream's over. But I don't see this live stream being that long because I don't have anything to talk about other than YouTube sucks.
That's kind of taking the wind out of the sails of everything. I mean, we're still making videos. We just can't upload them.
Yeah, they're just going to be uploaded here.
Yeah. Well, so, I mean, we'll have to make a separate account Mike Papakilo 2 or backup or something, and just upload everything there.
What's a funny acronym we can make out of MPK? My penis kills. I got that killer dick. Just make a channel called YouTube Sucks and just start uploading everything there in mass.
I'm betting there's already one called YouTube Sucks.
You should look that up because I want to subscribe to that channel. But yeah, censorship's cool. Totally not biased. Totally not stupid. But big thanks to the folks that are in the Discord and trying to help us through this. I don't really see any light at the end of the tunnel because YouTube just doesn't give a fuck. They don't need us.
They don't want us.
They don't want us. And like I said, we'll be uploading all the new stuff to the BitChute, to the library.tv, and to the secondary channel just to see if it stays up. I don't know. I like that 13th Apostle. I'm gonna make a channel called Totally Not MPK. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. That's pretty good. I like that. Totally Not MPK. I like that. Thanks, 13th. So you guys need to get together so we can figure out where we're gonna do a USPSA / 3-gun meetup when this bullshit gets over with. Because I'd like nothing more than to do a live stream / podcast with you guys and go shoot an event. I'm sick and tired of all this bullshit that's going on right now. Work sucks. There's nobody there to help me do my job, so I'm basically just free balling everything that I do. Can't get any work done. Everybody's gone. Working from home, sending back and forth emails is stupid. Can't ever get anything done that way. I still drive 3 hours to the range. That's why I'm here. So I'm not in my apartment doing a live stream. So I mean, this whole COVID-19 thing's preposterous. I mean, it's why I don't live in a major metropolitan area, because I don't want to be surrounded by idiots. And when pandemics happen, it's all idiots. So yeah. So synopsis of the live stream: join the Discord if you want to help us get the channel back. YouTube sucks, and Susan Wojism Smack can eat my balls. That's all I gotta say about that. YouTube sucks. Censorship sucks.
All right,
and it's not just censorship, like the fact that they can't even tell us why we're being censored. Oh, it's community guidelines. Okay, where? I like your metaphor. It's like if a cop pulls you over, it's like, you broke the law. How?
Yes, I did. Please tell me more.
Can I buy a vowel?
So you admit to breaking the law? Yeah, more than likely, at least once in my life.
Yeah, I mean, I speed daily. What are you gonna do? You're not gonna be able to police all the country roads. Yeah, and that's why there's varying degrees of breaking the law. Traffic offenses, not that bad. Going 15 over, a little bit different. A little bit different. So, yeah, pretty dumb. Wind is out of the sails. I mean, we still shot today. Still had fun. I mean, we're still going to continue to do what we like, and we're going to try and support our sponsors as best we can, like posting on Facebook, Instagram, other channels. That's why we have BitChute. That's why I have library.tv. Daily Motion can also eat my ass because they deleted my account at 2 o'clock in the morning and blamed it on me. That was super cool. So Daily Motion can eat my ass. And I don't know if there's any other medias out that we could get on, because most of them have a paywall. And I mean, people don't want to pay to see content. That's why people are on YouTube. So, yeah, I mean, we don't get paid by anybody. We have 11 Patreon members, and we have maybe 4 people that have donated to us through the Streamlabs, and that's the 13th Apostle and Jay Trower, which are our channel VIPs. But we lose tens of thousands of dollars every year doing this project, and it's because we love what we do. It's not, we're not going to stop doing what we love. It's that it's not going to have an audience because YouTube sucks.
13th, can you okay these links going through from me?
Oh, you're trying to post to Discord or something?
No, library and BitChute.
Oh, library and BitChute. It might be YouTube flagging them, because if you're posting them, are you posting them as Tactical Bjord?
Yeah, but I'm not admin on this.
Well, I mean, we should be able to see them. Target Pooper's here.
They're not showing up at all.
Yeah, we would be able to okay them.
Interesting. The plot thickens.
Yeah, it's like the competition. I'm shocked. See if we can do it from this old laptop.
This old crack house.
This old crack house.
God, I love that series.
It's pretty good.
It's so good.
See if we can drop it on our own.
Arms too short. Aha, suck my dick, Susan Wojcicki. Wojcicki.
So there's a library. What about Bitum Shoot? There's Bitum Shoot.
Big shooter.
He's trying to pimp us on K. That made me laugh. K is a magical place.
K, a magical place.
Apostle can post it because he's admin, I guess. I don't know. Very magical. What you been up to, Target Popper, other than shooting a crag to make brass for reloads or something? I saw that video. Vidaya.
The Vidaya.
The Vidyahu. Yeah, I had to cancel our hotel to go see him on the weekend of the 16th because of all of this all this COVID-19 bullshit.
Yay.
So we're gonna have to plan that later in the year.
Yeah, living that critical essential life.
Yeah,
like the both of us.
Basically, all technical workers have been given essential status.
It's pretty great.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm happy to have a job still, and I'll continue working. I'll continue making money while the money's making, as it were.
Yeah.
My technician just got laid off, so I get to do my job and his job now. And I'm still contract, so I basically just get shat on left and right.
I'm surprised because we laid off all of our contractors. I'm surprised you're still employed. 5 viewees. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I mean, it's probably all of you guys from the Discord. Hey, there's Shabbat.
Oh yeah, for the same pay. I'm not getting a raise this year.
No.
Even though I'm doing a higher skilled job than I was before. So I'm actually supposed to get
Entergy gave us checkpoint paperwork. I don't know. Checkpoints like Gestapo bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah. So for when we take this vacation for when we were supposed to go to the NRA convention, I have to actually sign paperwork saying that I don't have COVID. I shit you not.
Really?
Yeah.
The First Amendment's dead. That's complete bullshit. You got your Gestapo papers as well.
Gestapo.
That's complete bullshit. There are so many people serenading both Trump Daddy and all the governors for shutting down businesses, and it pisses me off. Patrick Henry is rolling in his grave.
George Washington is creating a fire in his mouth.
Grinding his wooden teeth. Starting to flame.
Yes, that's the joke.
That's the joke. Sorry, my German autism kicked in. It's not funny. We have to explain it, asshole. Yeah, I know. It's just me. I can't help it. So yeah, today we shot some Stuger shotguns that didn't completely suck. That was really cool. Mini shells, however, is there a trick to mini shells? I need to research that because we had 2 mini shells leave the magazine and just lock up the lifter. I don't know I don't know how you're supposed to use mini shells.
It was pretty great.
It was terrible having to disassemble the magazine. But yeah, pretty cool Stuger shotgun. Shot a car for the first time. Not like a car, like a KAHR car CW9.
Cargo vroom.
And it was probably the worst trigger I've shot since the CPX2. So that was really cool.
I would guess they'd have to have a special lifter, but I'm not sure. They have an adapter. Well, that's gay.
Adapter. That's super ultimate omega gay.
Look it up.
I'm already completely uninterested. Opsol mini clip, home of the original something or another. Okay.
I don't think that's it.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's a block that goes behind the lifter, essentially.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Joe Bob Outfitters has one for $15. So yeah, I'm completely uninterested in mini shells now. I didn't realize you had to have an adapter. You know, if we read the box, it probably says it. There's one right behind you on the lower shelf. You might be able to find one. But I don't read. Careful. Easy. Careful. Scotty Boy's here. I made your VIP name tag. I think I told you that. I don't remember. Buckshot.
Warning: high quality raw materials, state of the art technology, strict quality assurance. We guarantee the exercise of reasonable care in the manufacture of this ammunition, but assume no further responsibility, express or implied.
All right.
I'm not seeing anything.
I'm shocked. Cool. Just eat that into the woods for future generations. Fine. They work perfect in a side by side. Yeah, that's the intent of a mini shell, is to save capacity in your side by side. Because I mean, if there's one philosophy for a mini shell, is that you get to hold more in the tube. That's the only reason I would see that. Me and the old lady took my sister and her boyfriend out to the middle of nowhere and put them down. In the middle of nowhere with a truck full of guns, because he was bragging about his badass Beretta he never shot.
What kind of Beretta?
I almost got a felony because of Beretta this week. That was cool.
Do tell.
So, duty project.
Duty.
Obviously, have to do a 92 FS because the M9, M85, whatever you call it, is basically a 92 FS. Gunprime.com didn't ship it 2-day air, which is federally regulated under.
Oh, it's overnight.
No, it's 2-day air.
Pistols have to be next day now.
No, I read the federal code, Title 18, Chapter 44. All handguns have to be 2-day air, and they sent it ground. And they put an ORMD on the outside as if it was ammunition as a hazardous material. So they tried to deliver it. The tax shack is closed on Mondays, so that failed. And then somehow that prompted them to put a hold on the package, and they held it for 4 days. And I was like, okay, I'm going to call them on Friday. And I called them, and they said there's a hold on the package for some reason. I'm like, why?
Good job, UPS.
How does ship find? You have to scroll all the way down on that. Yeah, see, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, why is there a hole? It's like, oh, it's an ORMD on the outside, and I don't know if this is labeled correctly. I'm like, okay, that's not my problem. He's like, well, what is it? And me being the honest person I told him. Next day air services. UPS next day air, early UPS next day air, UPS next day air. I thought it was 2.
Nope. Next day.
Weird. So that's the thing. And I told him what it was, and he's like, oh, I wish I wouldn't have known that. I'm like, well, don't ask questions you don't want the answer to, bud. Why didn't you deliver it the next day? Why'd you put a hold on it? Oh, I don't know, because it was labeled wrong. I'm like, well, how'd you know it was labeled wrong if you don't know what it is? Because, I mean, they have scanners, don't they? They can see what's on the inside of packages. They're not stupid, are they?
Not
because I know that the USPS does.
Yeah, USPS does.
I don't know if UPS does.
I don't know.
So that was cool. So now I was like, okay, so what do you want to do? He's like, well, I don't want you to not have your gun, so why don't you come pick it up? I'm like,
that's not how this works at all.
As
much as I would love to, that is definitely not how this works.
I didn't know what the US code was, but I'm like, per federal law, I can't. Fun fact. So you can either ship it back to the distributor, or you can, send it to the FFL like you're supposed to. Okay. I was like, I could have just committed a felony and he would have just had me sign off on it. Okay. Because, basics of this, like the distributor has to have a federal firearms license so they can distribute firearms, right? And then the FFL you send it to, the gun shop has to have a federal firearms license. And between the two, it's UPS is federally licensed to transport firearms. So they all have licenses to do that. And
you can through USPS, believe it or not.
To give someone a firearm, it has to be a curio and relic. So you have to have a curio and relic license. it cannot be considered a firearm, and you can receive it as a nobody like me if it's made before 1898, because then it's an antique. It's not a real firearm. It's not considered a firearm under the ATF. Or you can be an FFL and go pick it up from a distributor. But you can't just have someone sign for a gun.
Nope.
So I could have easily committed a felony this week.
At that point, you might as well drill the third hole. Cowabunga it is.
Cowabunga it is. Drill the third hole, coat hanger. So yeah, that's totally cool. Almost did that this week. I mean, I didn't almost do that, but I had a chance to. Because I don't want a felony because I like being a gun owner. I like being a lawful gun owner. I barely have ever broken the law in my life. I got a couple of speeding tickets. What to do? Because I like going fast.
I definitely don't speed every morning.
Anyway. I thought it used to be overnight. Okay, see, look, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. That's never happened before, said no one ever.
You're actually admitting you're wrong. That's actually the impressive part.
I do that shit weekly, and you That's why I started this YouTube channel, because I like learning.
Your car does do $3,000 at 70 miles an hour.
Dude, it should proof. That doesn't make any sense.
Car.
Your car is broken. Wrong. Your car is broken.
I'm not disagreeing.
Your car is fucking broken. Okay, folks at home, if you know this, when you're going 70 miles an hour, how many RPM are you putting out? Because my car does like 2,100. His car does like 3,000. That's crazy. How do you have gas mileage? I know it's not that simple, but that's where my brain goes. So Mexican in the middle of the Ozarks with strangers.
Ooh.
Banjos. He's got a firm handshake for big balls. He's got big handshakes for his balls.
He's got big handshakes for firm balls.
I need for to be taking peace. I would think the outline of a handgun is pretty universal.
So if you're ever shipping a firearm, unless it's coming from a manufacturer, and I mean, even still, the last manufacturer firearm I received came in a blank box. So typically you don't see an outline ever.
Yeah, it always comes in a blank box. He's a lawyer from Chicago, Chirac. Works for the Koch brothers. Oh, and it's a Beretta PX4. It's not even useful Beretta. I mean, they're interesting guns. They just suck. Got to get that 60-year-old shit like me CNR to the house. Mikey the pizza TMNT. Trigger pull was standard, nothing special.
It really isn't. I've shot one before. Guy I worked with bought nothing but Beretta for a long time.
Scott Cleveland likes family because he lives. I look one about all the time. Acting. Family. I love. If you guys don't watch Revenge of the Sith, you need to, because they're awesome. I meant if they scanned it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure they scan a lot of their shit.
Well, so I guess shipping firearms is a little bit of a gray area, because you put it in a nondescript box and they don't have to ask you what's in there. They can.
Right.
And most of the time they will, because you're like, yeah, this is going to the manufacturer. Like, well, oh, what are you shipping? A firearm. You can tell them, or you can choose to not tell them.
Right. Well,
it is in your benefit to tell them.
And there's the bullshit of the FedEx versus the FedEx stores. And there's the difference in UPS and UPS stores, because UPS stores are usually franchised. They're not actually part of UPS.
And they don't have to.
And when I shipped back the Palmetto, for whatever reason, I shipped the upper separate from the lower. Like they gave me a tracking number for a direct pickup from my house for the lower, but they wanted me to send in I don't remember what it was. It was so long ago, but I remember taking the upper, placing it on the table, and putting the label on it for them. Like, can you guys ship this back for me? And they noticed the outside of the box. I think it had an old ORMD that I scratched off or something. Like, well, what is this? I'm like, parts. I'm like, is it a firearm? I said, no. And they looked at me like, is it I said, no, it's parts, which it's an upper. It's not a firearm.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
So they looked at me like I had a dildo growing in my forehead. But yeah, so as a UPS store, they don't they're not inclined to do that. You have to go to like one of the distribution centers, which is always in bumfuck nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really cool.
I had to do that this week with the ammunition that I shipped.
Yeah.
Is I took it to the FedEx store. Well, the FedEx store doesn't do that. So you have to actually go to the FedEx distributor.
So really, this whole conversation is just about being censored in life. Because, you know, guns are scary and shit, and city folk don't like it. Stupid shit. I live a life quote about it. I keep reading that. Did you ever notice in the Fast and Furious movies that the quarter mile is supposed to be a 7-second? Or yes, it takes 45 seconds, and they shift about 45 times. Yep. Fast and Furious movies are not good.
They're entertaining. It's like I said. Like with any new Marvel movie that comes out. Well, was it good? It was entertaining. I enjoyed watching it. Good? Me, probably not. But
yeah,
again,
it's that movie.
It's entertaining.
I mean, I've never rewatched the Marvel movies, and I've never rewatched any of the Fast and Furiouses, but I've watched pretty much all of them. The only Marvel movies that I would ever rewatch are the ones that Fox have made, like the X-Men series. And I've watched Iron Man more than once, I know, because that was a good movie. But other than that, I hardly ever watch movies, much less rewatch movies. What was the last movie we watched? Was that Gallipoli?
Yeah, actually.
Gallipoli was the last movie we watched. That was a movie that was really good.
We did watch the Boondocks, though.
What?
The Boondocks.
What about them?
We watched it.
What's that?
The cartoon.
Yeah, it's not a movie.
But we did watch it.
And Metalocalypse. Because it's fucking metal.
Brutal.
What do you mean booze ain't food? This is brains. This is body bag. Hey, body bag. That's such a stupid show, but I love it.
It is, because after a while you realize that the whole of the world is the rockers, and you're the poor fucking agent manager that has to deal with them. Yep.
It's a really good show. It's on Comedy, no, not Comedy Central. Adult Swim. You can stream it live right now. It's pretty neat.
For free.
It is metal. William, Murderface, Squigar, Squig Elf, Toki Wartooth, Nathan Explosion. Is that all 4 of them?
5 of them.
Pickles the drummer. There you go. Pretty great show. And the music's actually really good.
Actually, it's weird, but it doesn't suck.
The lyrics are kind of stupid, but the music's pretty neat. I mean, I like metal. I mean, I listen to Disturbed, Megahertz, Icebreaker, Rammstein, Marilyn Manson, Syndrome of a Down.
I hate Syndrome of a Down so much.
I don't know why.
Except Cigarro.
I don't know why you don't like System of a Down. I think it's decent.
His voice is annoying as fuck. So much.
I mean, obviously that's subjective, but I don't find it that annoying.
Well, same with Volbeat. I think his voice is annoying as hell.
Volbeat, yeah, I would definitely agree. Like, well, it's not that his voice is annoying as hell. I
can't understand a fucking thing he says.
He's like he's a full-on downy trying to sing. You got a friend in me. You got a friend. At least you can understand what he's saying, though. Like you can understand what he's singing. Volbeat, you can't. What's another band that I listen to on the north? All I do is play Pandora, and all this stuff pops up.
Rammstein Radio.
Rob Zombie. I like Rob Zombie. Metallica every once in a while. Megadeth. Iron Maiden. Oh, Twisted Sister's my jam. I love Twisted Sister. They made trannies cool. Their lead singer is awesome. Whitesnake, Poison, ZZ Top, Akduk, AC/DC. I don't know, Beard, if just the top of your head. I mean, we've never really talked about this on the channel now that I think about it.
What
music you listen to?
Pretty much everything.
Except for rap.
I like old rap. Don't like new rap. Like old country. Can tolerate new country.
Country road.
That's bluegrass.
Take me home. Yeah, well, I mean, it's all country to me. It's like rock and roll. It's all kind of the same thing because you got like hair metal, you've got metal, you've got
metalcore, got death metal, black metal, Norwegian black metal,
grunge,
grunge, standard rock and roll,
whatever the hell cake is,
jam bands. That's more Fish.
Fucking Fish. They're their own entity. Southern rock.
They're jam bands.
Southern. What's the other?
Southern metal does exist.
Yeah.
Blues rock.
So there's all sorts of bullshit, but it's all rock to me.
So I mean, I listen to everything. I listen to EDM. I listen to electronic music. I listen to blues. I listen to rock. Some older rap.
Bands, bro. Drop names.
Oh, you want me to drop names? God damn it.
Drop names, bro.
I like Jamie Berry.
I don't know what that is.
That's because you are uncultured swine.
Who's Jamie Berry?
He does jazz and blues and stuff.
Wow.
Figured out.
I like Gene Krupa. He's kind of my go-to for jazz.
Why are you gay? You are gay.
I've never been in said closet. I don't know what you're talking about.
Metallica.
Bang!
I don't like Megadeth. Never been a fan. As you all know, I don't like Syndrome of a Down.
Aerials in the sky.
Except Figaro. That is the only song worth listening to by them.
Oh, I didn't say Queen. I'm an asshole.
Oh, yeah, fuck you.
You didn't say it either, asshole.
I was getting there. I deadlift to Don't Stop Me Now. Last time I did deadlifts.
Cool story, bro.
Don't Stop Me Now.
Tell again.
It was great.
That's a really cool story, bro. Tell again.
So last time I did deadlifts.
Yeah.
I did it to the Don't Stop Me
Holy
Now.
shit! That's really cool, bro. You should tell that story again.
So the last time I did deadlift.
Go on.
I was listening to Queen, and you know what song was on?
What was that?
Don't Stop Me Now.
No fucking way!
All right, enough of that.
I hope that sounded really cool. Target Bobber called you gay. He probably called me gay. Let's be honest.
Yep. Yeah, Queen.
Judas
Queen
Priest. That's a good one.
Judas Priest. I forgot about them.
It's been a long time since I listened to Judas Priest.
Rammstein, of course.
Rammstein.
Ice
If they
Pressure.
weren't stupid lefties, I'd like them more. But that's most bands. Let's be
And
honest.
Rammstein is technically German industrial.
I don't know what that means.
Industrial is a mixture of rock and electronic. Like Nine Inch Nails is technically industrial.
Korn. I forgot about Korn.
Korn is technically industrial as well, at least with their newer stuff. I do like Old Disturbed, not New Disturbed. Old Papa Roach, not New Papa Roach.
Voltbeat gets a slight pass. English is second language. No. That's like the Spanish people that have been in the United States for 2 generations and they still don't speak real English. Like you don't get a pass. Like that's not how this works. Firepower is like one of JP's best albums ever. I can understand. I'm pretty autistic when it comes to most things. I can name guns that I've never shot before. I can name models and model years.
Orgy.
But when it comes to artists and covers and albums, I am about as useless as a 12-year-old female when it comes to anything.
So women in general. I mean, what?
White women.
Argy
devil. Susan Wojcicki. So I don't know
Eat
what.
my ass.
Yes, that. I don't know what Firepower is from Judas Priest, but yeah, that.
Although next time you listen to Hellbent for Leather, when it goes boo doo 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 doo, you go la 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 la.
Why though?
Because the singer's gay.
It's
funny.
I had no idea, other than looking at him going, "Yeah, that's a gay dude."
What else?
The country I like is the one that makes you feel like you might get deliverance, rape, banjo. What does that even mean?
Feel like you get deliverance raped, banjo.
I don't know what that means.
Have you not seen Deliverance?
Nope.
And it's probably for the better.
Okay.
Trust me.
Gay. And Target Popper says gay. Disturbed. Early Disturbed is fantastic. Last album was perfecto.
Clutch. It's been a long time since I listened to Clutch.
had one hit, and I listened to them, and their early shit was garbage. Like their stuff from 2006, 2008 was horrible.
Believe it or not, and you can call me gay for this, but I like the Goo Goo Dolls, old stuff and new stuff.
I don't remember any
Fight
of their
me.
stuff.
Iris is one of their well-known ones.
I
guarantee you've heard it.
I'd play it, otherwise, we'd get struck. So I'm not going to play it.
Are we going to get struck though? Because we're not monetized.
It doesn't matter. Obviously, we just discussed this for a half an hour. It doesn't matter. We're still going to get hit.
Who else? Obviously, John Denver. Obviously,
and I think he spelled clutch wrong. I think they spelled it with a K. And I just remember in college, X-Ray Vision came out. I'm like, yeah, that song doesn't suck. And I listened to all the other songs. Like, wow, these guys suck.
I do like Finger 11. Haven't listened to them for a while.
I don't know what that is.
Rock band.
That's a video game, bro.
No shit. Kind of like Rocksmith. Rocksmith was actually useful though.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. No, I liked it because it was useful.
Mm-hmm. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Of course, a little Stevie Ray Vaughan, a little Robert Johnson.
Say Delta coronavirus Blues 10 times and they will shut you down for sure. Corona Chan, 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 Corona Chan. Suzuki can eat my ass, Corona Chan, Corona Chan, Corona Chan. It would be really funny if that cut out.
That would have been great.
Fucking mint. So yeah, real cool. It was really nice of them to not hit any of our videos for like 2 days and then take down my live stream of
right saying, before we could live stream.
Yeah, it was today at 11:55 a.m. YouTube is shutting us down, was taken down because fuck you and your couch. So yeah,
Ninja,
pretty cool, good stuff. We
got 7 people,
bands and stuff. Yeah, pretty neat. Buddy
Guy. What's the other one?
Guy Buddy. See what I did there? I swapped the names.
Did you?
That's
is that what
the
happened?
joke.
Yeah. What the hell is his name? The other blues guy. Fuck me. Why don't I know this?
Oh, Billy Ray Cyrus?
No, not Buddy Holly. Man, this is gonna kill me.
I'm trying to think of a blues name and I can't think of one. I wasn't really a big Clapton fan though. Like everyone thinks Clapton's awesome. I hated the lyrics.
He is a decent guitar. He is a better guitarist than I will likely ever be, but he is overrated.
Or Peter Frampton. He's kind of interesting guitarist.
Ooh, I do like me some Joe Satriani.
I can't think of anything. Like when it comes
BB King, god damn it. See?
I saw BB King. I saw him stringing his string live when he broke it. Couldn't remember his name. I saw that video playing in my head. Couldn't name him.
But BB King, obviously.
Mike Tyson. I broke my back. My back is broken.
Speaking of old rap, Everlast has a new album and it's pretty awesome.
I listened to him on Joe Rogan and wanted to blow my brains out of how stupid he was. But I mean, that's most artists, I'm sure, of all genres. Eric Johnson.
Cliffs of Dover, I believe.
That's a really good solo.
I think that's Eric Johnson.
Not Dick Johnson.
No, that was actually my senior project advisor.
Yeah, it is Eric Johnson, Cliffs of Dover. Look at you go. I had no idea.
Andy Timmons. Yeah, Andy Timmons is good. See, I like Joe Satriani. Steve Vai's pretty good if you like tapping.
I thought Orion Fixer was Scott Cleveland because they have the same avatar.
Malmsteen can eat my ass because there is such a thing as too many notes in a bar, and he steps way over that line all the time.
Oh, you don't like that band that did Through the Fire and Flames and totally isn't full of themselves?
Dragon Force? No,
yeah,
not really.
That was like the one good thing that they ever did ever. Everything other than that was terrible.
I mean, it all sounds like that, really.
Yeah, but it doesn't synchronize near as well as that one song.
Agreed.
It's just like you said, there's such thing as too many notes in a single bar.
Which is why I like Satriani better, because his music's soulful.
Dick Noggins just reminded me of Kenny Loggins that has 3 good songs.
Danger Zone. Okay, right. On to different genre. Virtual Riot's good.
Who dat?
Electronic music. You wouldn't know him.
New phone. Who dis?
Here, let me. Steve Aoki has some good stuff. If you like,
Dude, I could rock some Yo-Yo Ma right now.
I have Yo-Yo Ma on my phone.
That was when you were supposed to hit me, not agree with me.
Shut your filthy phone. You think Yo-Yo Ma is bad?
I don't think he's bad.
Okay.
I was playing the hipster because they think they're cool for liking Yo-Yo Ma. What was that cello solo that he did that was in like every movie ever?
Fuck, I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
No. Okay, I gotta
look it up.
Find it, faggot. That's Fugo to you.
I find it Fugo.
Yo Ma cello
solo that's in everything.
Do. God. Speaking of autistic, just the way name stuff is just so. No. I can hear it in my head, but I do not know.
Spotify, I really don't want you to tell me anything about COVID-19. I like some Bring Me the Horizon, not a whole lot. Def Kev, Thomas Vent. I do like Shinedown.
Get rid of your advertisements, YouTube.
Breaking Benjamin. Amaranth, I actually like.
Yes, this is it. So, if you look up Cello Suite number 1 in G, that's the one.
I do like A Day to Remember. Believe it or not, I do actually like Rage Against the Machine.
Not a fan at all. Their singer sucks, like big old cojones. But again, subjective.
Atreyu. I like Atreyu.
I don't really. Cake is probably the most obscure thing that I like.
Jonathan Young. If you haven't ever seen him on YouTube, he does a lot of covers for like Disney songs and anime openings. So they're all heavy metal.
Bro, I'm a huge fan of Let It Go. That's like my jam.
I bet you are. I don't know if he actually did a Let It Go. I have to find that out now.
Dude, Tchaikovsky's my jam.
Overture Man.
No, Cannon Fire.
Genius. Yes, he did do a Let It Go cover.
I'm shocked.
And Do You Want to Build a Snowman?
Do you want to build an AR?
Nein, I want to build a Panzer.
They cannot show you how to do that on YouTube because they hate freedom. Drill's third hole. See you, Scotty boy. Thank you for being here, my friend. It is dark times indeed. Speaking of blown brains out, this might get dark. I asked my dad what he thinks about what the FARC is going on. I told him it's like the government is putting a double barrel in its moof and leaving a note for us.
Not leaving a note.
And not new. Okay. I think it's the exact opposite of that. I think they're giving us the firearm and telling us to do it ourselves because Hillary Clinton Everlast sucks as chairman. Joey
Bonamassa.
Bono Meso. Moso Bano.
Boner Mesa Hono.
Boner pills. Sig Emperor Scorpion is what I think I'm gonna grab. Dan Wesson might happen, but gonna think about it. I don't know what a Sig Emperor Scorpion is. I do know what a Dan Wesson is, and they're very obscure.
Tina S on YouTube. No idea who that is.
Teeny fat lard. Oh, it's a 1911 that Sig makes. Gross. 6 Hour sucks. Fun fact. Not a fan. See what it says on their stupid website. The Sig 1911 variant to rule them all. Very original, Sig. Very original.
I don't know how anyone can actually like Tool. Let's be real here.
Yeah, Tool's not good.
Because all their music sounds the same.
It's like Voltbeat, only more American and just as much suck.
My favorite is the video of what sounds like to people, which is just a dude playing the bass, and then the one guy from Hank Hill talking, just
Boomhauer.
Yeah, that's what Primus.
That is what Primus is. Sportsman's Warehouse. Let's see what they have. This stupid Emperor Scorpion.
Fuck that.
Who would pay $1,000 for a Sig? Stupid.
I do like a Perfect Circle though. Tool, not so much.
Atreyu was a character in a movie, not a singer.
Atreyu is a band.
Atreyu.
Mm-hmm.
Atreyu. I don't know.
That's Arteyu.
Get real high and listen to the new Tool, Descending. Yeah, that's a terrible song. Like, that song's obviously made for people on LSD. That's on the radio a lot on metal/rock channels.
Haven't heard it.
That's a terrible song.
Never heard it. Because, again, I don't listen to Tool.
Horrible. Like I said, it's on the radio and you don't listen to the radio. My government gonna crash the ship. Did you see the guy who tried to run a train into the medical ship?
I saw that.
I'm going to read that on the air because that was preposterous.
The stream is actually looking up, kind of.
Yeah, I'm surprised we've lasted this long because, again, we're just winging it.
We didn't come in here with anything planned.
Train,
it's just like, YouTube
derail.
is fucking us.
Engineer intentionally crashed ship. Awesome ship. It's got a big plus on it. So it's got my vote. Big plus. Great, awesome, big ship.
Besides a big plus.
Big plus. You see, the cool thing about Switzerland, it's a really nice country, and the flag is also a big plus. That was me hanging myself. So, engineer intentionally crashes train near hospital ship Mercy, believing in weird coronavirus conspiracy, feds say. On Tuesday afternoon, California, Commie-Stan, bullshit state in the Union, Highway Patrol Officer Dick Johnson, no, his name's Dylan Eckfield, but I imagine he's probably a douche, was rumbling down I'm not biased, Avenue on his police motorcycle in San Pedro, California, when he witnessed a strange sight. A freight train flying off the end of the tracks. It didn't even try to slow down. He watched it smash through the concrete and steel barriers at the track's dead end near the port of Los Angeles. The Angels. It crashed through a chain link fence. A train went through a chain link fence, Beard.
Imagine my shock.
My surprise face. Careened through a parking lot and another gravel lot, barely missing 3 occupied vehicles, and then finally, taking out another fence, came to a halt. Roughly 800 feet ahead was the USNS Mercy, the Navy medical ship providing relief to hospitals overburdened by Corona-Chan patients, where police now believe the train's engineer was intentionally headed. I'm now reading like someone on the radio, so I can over-enunciate, Beard. Eckerfield pulled a U-turn, speeding in the direction of the spectacular train wreck, according to an FBI affidavit describing the incident.
To watch you do this and then see the delay.
Oh,
because I see you out of the corner of my eye and on the screen.
As he approached, he could see a man in a bright yellow fluorescent vest down the train's cab and start running. He was easy to follow. He must have been fat. Eckerfield sped into a West Basin container terminal, an enormous ship cargo yard, and found the man in the yellow vest walking toward him. Eckerfield drew his weapon and ordered the man on the ground. LOL train.
Ain't no breaks.
Right away, as Eckerfield placed him under arrest, this suspect spilled out his story. You only get this chance once. The whole world is watching. This is like mass shooter shit. Like the dude wanted to make a headline. What a douchebag. The suspect, later identified as Eduardo Moreno, told Eckerfield, I had to. People don't know what's going on here. Now they will. Whatever that means. Moreno, 44, was charged in federal court with one count of train wrecking after admitting to intentionally running the train. Train wrecking is an offense, apparently. After admitting to intentionally running the train off the tracks in the direction of the Mercy Hospital ship, the U.S. Attorney's Office in Los Angeles said statement, no one was injured in the wreck, which caused a substantial fuel leak handled by firefighters, prosecutors said. Prosecutors say Moreno was suspicious of the USNS Mercy, believing officials were lying about its true purpose. He believed it had an alternate purpose related to COVID-19 or government takeover, they said. Yeah, that's how they're going to do it. Just an obvious white ship. Moreno was held in jail overnight by local authorities before making his first appearance in federal court Tuesday on the train wrecking charge, which carries a maximum punishment of 20 years in prison. Moreno could not immediately be reached for comment late Wednesday, and it's unclear if he has an attorney. A spokesperson for Anacostia Rail Holdings Company, which operates Moreno's employer, Pacific Harbor Line, said in a statement to the Washington Post that Moreno's locomotive was pulling a single rail car when it ran off the track at high speed. Thankfully, there were no injuries, said the spokesperson, Stefan Friedman. He's a businessman. The engineer of the train has been arrested and charged, and we were fully cooperating with all authorities as they proceed with their investigation. In interviews with the FBI and Los Angeles Port Police, Moreno said everything was normal and no one was pushing my buttons. He came to work on Tuesday morning. He said that he hadn't spoken to anyone about wrecking a train and didn't even plan it himself until the idea came to him spontaneously. God spoke to me and he said,
Crash the train.
Moreno, you son of a bitch, you better ride that rail right off the tracks. It popped into his head as he contemplated the pandemic, particularly the hospital ship. The USNS Mercy arrived at the port of Los Angeles on Friday to treat non-coronavirus trauma patients, thereby freeing up intensive care at local hospitals treating COVID-19 patients. The USNS in New York for the same purpose. But in conspiratorial manner, Moreno told detectives he had been putting pieces together. He no longer believes the ship is what they say it's for. He believed they are segregating us and it needs to be put in the open. According to the affidavit, which doesn't explain what Moreno might have meant by that, he was pushing a cargo bound for Vietnam, Agent Orange, when the idea hit him. He could draw the world's attention to the USNS Mercy if he derailed the train, and then people could see for themselves, according to the affidavit. He could wake people up, he said. I don't know. Sometimes you just get a little snap. And man, it was freaking exciting. Moreno told detectives. Woo! America. I just had it and I was committed. I just went for it. I had one chance.
Are you as committed as that guy?
I want to see an aerial shot of the hundreds of yards between him and the boat, because it's probably a long distance. It's unclear if he intended to hit the ship directly or just crash near it. Security cameras inside the train's cab captured him hurling toward the end of the tracks. The affidavit said he made no attempt to pull back the throttle, no attempt engaging the brakes, instead putting the train in full speed. At the last minute, Moreno lit a flare.
So he could blow it up.
He looked at the camera, raising his middle finger to it. Then just before the train smashing through the concrete barriers, he struck a flare out the window, keeping it there all the way through impact. He told the detectives, I can't wait to see the video. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is just some asshole looking for attention. This is just like why people do mass shooting bullshit, is they know they're going to get media attention. I mean, we're laughing at it, so I'm sure hundreds of other people laughed at it.
It's pretty funny.
So that's the problem with the news is they just report this bullshit to the highest extent.
So I guess to the point of Eric Weinstein.
Weinstein. It's
Weinstein.
I need to look that up
Because Weinstein is Harvey Weinstein.
I'm going to look at the spelling. Epstein. Eric Weinstein.
Well, they're Jews.
Eric, it's Weinstein because it's EI, so it's Weinstein.
Okay.
And he's an ugly fuck.
So Eric
he's wearing
Weinstein.
a toupee. Like, that can't be
No,
real
that's
hair.
his hair.
Like, I don't believe you.
It is his hair.
It could be his hair. I don't believe you.
It's his hair. They talk about it all the time, actually.
It's a fucking
But yeah, back to Eric. Well, okay, so apparently we're reading through the comments now.
I gave the first thumbs up, said Orion. Thanks, dude. They made nice pistols. Can't speak for the rifles. I have their P226. Yeah, I know we've talked about your silly 226. They're terrible. 226s suck. I'm sorry.
I remember when I thought SIG made good products.
That was a long time ago. What's your FFL going to get it for? Because
yeah, that's what I'm curious.
Online, it's like a K. Perfect circle is impossible to draw. Blasphemy! All hail Reverend Maynard.
He also makes his own wine, and his wines are no longer vegan because he found out they were vegan, and he put raw meat in them.
Who did that?
Maynard.
Really?
Yep.
What a savage.
He is. He's pretty great.
How the fuck do you run a train into a ship? Very carefully. Look up the words to no, I'm not.
So I looked him up, and yeah, it's an acid trip waiting to happen.
If you listen to it, it's like, I didn't know it was Tool. I just like, who are these assholes playing this on a rock station? Pockerfield? What? Peckerfield. Yeah, Holmes. Bel Air.
Your home's to Bel Air. In West Philadelphia, I was born and raised.
No, I get it. I just don't know where the hell it came from.
Oh.
Fox just said they brought a COVID case onto the ship accidentally. I wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. Apostle, Peckerfield, and obvious stupids among us.
Then we think.
Okay. I get conspiracy theories, but wow, he was way off. It wasn't conspiracy theory. This dude just wanted to make the news. Yeah, see, the 13th Apostle's like, wowzers, Hemi, that hurt my head.
Soylent Green is people. It's people.
What the hell is that from?
I don't remember, but Soylent Green is well known to be people.
I don't remember what that is. For the overthrow, lefty libtards are finally waking the fuck up.
So I guess as long as I have known Eric.
See ya, Target Popper.
What's his name again?
Eat my ass. What?
Weinstein?
Weinstein. Eric Weinstein.
As long as I've known Eric Weinstein, he has always been.
Is he a banker?
No.
Is he a businessman?
He's a mathematician. Called the economic house bubble.
Talking about his culture / religion.
Oh, then yes. Now, Soylent Green is the actual film.
Okay.
Where they make nutrition and it's people.
Oh, neat.
Densely overpopulated.
Cool.
New York City. So fuck New York City. By Target Popper. But as I've known Eric
Weinstein.
He's been he is on the left, but he's been rallying against the lefty bullshit for quite a while now.
Yeah, like at least 6 years.
His podcast, The Portal, is actually pretty good. I enjoy it.
Yeah, we listened to that in the car that one time. It wasn't terrible. I wouldn't go out of my way to listen to it again.
I do, because the conversations are usually interesting. They're not all like that one. He had Riley Reid on for one of them. I
have to piss like a racehorse. Why don't you tell him about the podcast we were listening to when we were sorting brass today?
Get a grill. So this is a podcast that's been on. Honestly, I got reminded of it after watching Adam Curry on Joe Rogan. I used to listen to No Agenda podcast way back in the day, back in the days when I was still working at the sunglass company. And it's called No Agenda. Weinstein is what a Democrat should be. Yes, I agree. But No Agenda with John C. Dvorak and Adam Curry. They are just go around and dissect the news, and it's pretty fun. It's pretty humorous and pretty informative. They're really rallying hard on COVID-19 and all that. So they do a twice a week 3-hour podcast. Hemi is telling you to go tug.
Hemi cannot get a tug. Not unless he's got $100,000.
You heard him. $100,000. You get your tug. He might even film it.
That's my number.
Everyone has a number.
Yeah, anyone says they wouldn't suck dick, any dude who says he wouldn't suck dick for money is a liar and hasn't been given the right number. Everyone has a number. Way to put the seat down. I'm a goddamn gentleman. What can I say?
We play the everybody lifts here.
Mm-hmm.
Seat and lid both go down.
Yep, because fuck you. Everyone has a price.
Everyone does.
Yep. Go tug someone else. I haven't ever tug someone. Fun fact. If you really needed to know.
Have you ever done the stranger?
No. I don't think you need to explain that because they can go look it up. Well, it's when. Oh, shit. Yeah, this has been a good live stream, boys and girls. Thanks for showing up.
Well, you see, what you do is you sit on your hand for like 20 minutes.
And then you eat Soylent
mm-hmm.
Green.
You try and open the Soylent bottle.
I don't know what that means. Oh, I get it now. Sorry, my autism went to 11. Shit's getting weird. Yeah, welcome to modern anywhere in the world. Welcome. COVID-19. Shit happens.
See, and I had this talk with the guy I worked with.
Dad, where did baby come from?
I had this talk with a dude I work with earlier this year because we're talking about politics all the time and how crazy the left is. And it's like, you know who's going to be the real star of 2020? The coronavirus.
Yeah, we have an election in like 5 days, don't we?
No.
Isn't that like a thing? 6 days?
An election?
7 days?
No.
Because we just had a primary.
You know, the generals are in November.
Right. But isn't there another one?
No.
Okay.
Primaries are already over.
Right. I already did my primary voting. As a libertarian, I got to vote on one thing. That was it. Everyone else had like 18 things. I had one.
Yeah, no, I couldn't vote on anything.
Nope.
I had to choose Republican or Democrat.
Nope. I voted non-denominational and I voted on a tax that got passed, which is bullshit.
Yeah, see, there wasn't even a tax on ours. Was that just city or
yeah, it was a local thing. Okay.
Well, and that's the only reason why I went in, because I figured someone was trying to pass some stupid fucking tax. It's like, I need to vote against this. Give me whatever allows me to vote against it. I don't care.
Yeah.
I will not vote on everything else.
What I should have done was get on the blue ticket just so I could vote for not Bernie Sanders. Literally anyone other than Bernie Sanders. But because he's the only one who really has a chance of winning, because Joe Biden is just a fucking kook. I mean, so is Trump, but Joe Biden is like full on kook. Just complete moron.
He's got the sundown syndrome.
Yeah. Last time I went to vote, I had to wear a bright orange Republican sticker, ? Felt like I was a target. Yeah, it's like putting on your Jew star on your sleeve. Corona kills everyone, so we don't too worry about Dems winning. What?
Don't have to worry.
Yeah, it's kind of what I figured, but that's everyone calling this thing the Great Equalizer. Rich people aren't getting it. Like, they're secluded in their mansions. They're not going to get it unless the help brings it in, which I doubt, because usually the help lives with them. Psychological operation to wake the sleeping giant and reset the financial system. Well, I mean, that's why all of those senators and representatives sold all their stock when they got their briefing, because that's Basically, when you're a senator or a representative, it's just insider trading.
Mhm.
You get to know before everyone else does.
And I don't know why they haven't been brought up on insider trading yet.
This happens every time there's a recession. They all sell their stocks. I mean, it happens every time, and nobody ever gets held up on. I mean, look at fucking Feinstein. Like, she's done it for 40 fucking years, and she's never been held accountable for it. And then she and that whatever that Asian moron from California were running guns, and he took the fall.
Mm-hmm. He was a Chinese spy.
Was he?
Her aide.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Some bullshit. We need a company to go rub ass on rich people. Topic of discussion. We need to name this company.
And it has to be an acronym.
The Wuhan Roach Coach. We're here to rub ass and take names, and we already got your name.
Guaylo.
Wuhan. No, this is just talking to people at work. Like, everyone I work with is old, like over 50. Sorry if you're over 50, you're old. This is just the weirdest time in our lives, and it just doesn't seem like anyone is really paying attention to what's going on. And we're all quarantined because of a flu. We have a flu season every year, but this is just the way this is spreading, the way it started. I mean, China's obviously lying about their numbers. They're lying about the way it started. They've probably already killed people that were trying to be whistleblowers, mm-hmm. which is what China does. And I mean, everyone's kowtowing to China. The World Health Organization is owned by China. It's just all preposterous. Montezuma's revenge. Was that supposed to be in 2012? Wasn't that when the Mayan calendar ended?
Yep.
Was Montezuma Aztec or Mayan?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Trump needs to bring in some economists also. What's worse, 100,000 dead or 20 million in financial ruin? Yeah, the suicides and the murders are probably going to skyrocket here soon.
Aztec is Montezuma.
Aztec? That's what I thought. Yeah, you're going to pay my bills, Dad?
Right. That's why I'm still working.
It's a Mexican taco joint.
God damn it.
That's not what we're talking about. Montezuma's revenge is diarrhea from drinking Mexican water.
That's a good one.
The Yucatan Peninsula was not kind to my butthole. Oh shit!
But yeah, that's half the problem. Is the government decides, oh, we're just gonna shut everything down. Excuse me, you can't do that.
Yeah, like, where did you get that authority? Or all the people calling for Trump to enact that wartime economy bullshit so that GM can start making respirators, even though they make cars.
And they already make respirators.
Yeah.
Enzo.
Yeah, you said their sister company did.
Check that out.
Fancy Nancy has the best insider trading excuse. My husband traded for it's Feinstein that made that excuse. I mean, it could be both. But
the both of them have probably been doing it for years.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember one of them saying that, oh, I don't have control over my stocks. My husband did it. Like,
it's in a blind trust.
Bitch, you're married to him. But one of the weirdest stories was, remember, did you see the episode of Revenge of the Sith when they tuned into CTE and the moron fighter and the kid, and he called his rich dad.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about stocks and shit, and the comedian that was with him wanted to take a nap.
Mm-hmm.
That was just fucking weird. Like, I mean, who's supposed to be the kid?
Brian Callen.
So you're being such a Brian Callen. He called his dad, who's an investment banker, so he's probably got an in with China, and he calls him and asks him about his stock portfolio, which has nothing to do with their podcast at all. And his dad is just flexing on him, saying like, "Oh, I lost like $120,000 in a day," and blah blah blah. It's like, okay, cool, your dad's rich, super neat, but
Go be a faggot somewhere.
Yeah, right. It's preposterous, but you guys should definitely listen to Revenge Assist. If there's one thing you could take away from this, other than Montezuma's revenge, is that you should go listen to Revenge Assist. They're pretty awesome.
No, got to listen to No Agenda.
Well, that too, but Revenge Assist is way cooler. Let's be honest. Stop being such a Brian Callen. This is the question conservatives people had on Trump. This is unacceptable. I'm on board with him in general, but this is not good. Yeah. He's broken. He's just like Reagan at the end of his second term. Like, he's completely broken, dude. He is early signs of dementia are showing up. He doesn't have the enthusiasm he did when he was shitting on the left and doing all of his debates. Like, he's a completely different person, just like most presidents. It's just the stress gets to them. And of course, the people giving them advice, eventually they just start spewing that as fact because they don't have a filter anymore. They're so broken down as human beings. And I think Trump's at that point. I was never a huge fan of Trump, but now I'm just like, cool. I guess we have a dictatorship. Awesome. We don't have a First Amendment anymore.
So I guess everyone's screaming that we were going to have a dictatorship. We're right.
Just for the wrong reason. Meow.
Hi, kitty.
Meow. There's a pussy on the stream. HD pussy. Titty Mao. So yeah, pretty great. Sister had to close her salon down, and I moved a photographer out of her studio. She had been in for 15 years. Sucks when this shit hits home. Luckily, we don't have any cases here. Huh. Yeah, this is small. There's a lot of small businesses that probably won't recover from this.
Oh, there's a lot of them that won't.
This stimulus package is not going to help anybody. Titty meow. Why are you questioning my titty meow? Meow titty. Ooh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Give me that purr. Titty meow. Meow
Gotta
titty.
get that ASMR going.
This is the only inside cat that I'd ever consider cool. Most inside cats are assholes. No. So yeah, last 3 minutes here. If you guys have any closing thoughts, I didn't realize we were going to make an hour-and-a-half live stream tonight, considering I'm just pissed off at YouTube and Susan Wojcicki in general. So thanks for coming out. I really appreciate it. Definitely helped our spirits, especially talking about Pedro Gonzalez trying to crash a train into a ship. Whatever the hell his name was. Such a bizarre story. Flips off camera. YOLO. I averaged the numbers if the stimulus for businesses and they allocated 350 billion, the average is 600 billion. That's not going to last. Yeah. I don't understand how they think they can just like print money and solve this problem like they did in 2008, which they didn't.
Which I think for all intents and purposes, this is worse than 2008.
Yeah, the unemployment's way higher. That's for sure. I mean, it's one thing that just pisses me off is everyone's blaming COVID-19 for crashing the economy. Like, no, that was the government.
Yeah, no, this was coming.
This was
already coming.
I mean, yeah, we were. It
just wasn't going to be this bad.
We were due for a recession. I mean, economics is cyclical. You look at the stock market; it's all cyclical. That's why I got into it now, because you can buy stocks really cheap. Mm-hmm. Really, really, really cheap. I
bought too early, and I've lost about $300.
We get 1,200. Illegals get 3,300. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep.
What do you mean, yep?
Look it up.
Why would illegals get $3,300?
I fought to get them in for foreign investors. The I something. I forget what the hell it's called. There's a certain tax code that illegals get.
Why do illegals get our taxes?
Mm-hmm. You got a link for that, Shabbat?
Come on, Google Foo.
No, see, what I want is to pay no more taxes this year. You can keep what you already got. I don't.
And millions of workers in the U.S. won't be getting stimulus checks. Millions of workers aren't getting any help from the latest emergency aid deal in U.S. history. When stimulus checks start going across the country, undocumented immigrants won't be receiving them. Good. Fuck them. You're not part of the system. Fuck you, CNN. Thanks for that massive headline that is an obvious duh. There's another one from Goth. What the hell? Give me more of that. Come on, cat, purr for me. What the hell is Gothamist? What the hell? How's that a website? Another one. Senate's $2 trillion coronavirus relief plan leaves out undocumented and their families. Good. Fuck them. They don't belong here. Why is this a talking point? Trump on illegals getting stimulus check. Quote, they're illegal. These taxpayers won't get stimulus checks. This is from yahoo.com. In the midst of, it's the same CNN article. Undocumented workers won't get checks. Yeah, they're undocumented. Fuck them.
She was purring, but decided not to anymore. She wanted to run away.
Yeah, it's very odd. I don't know where you got that illegals get $3,300, Shabbat. That's the fucking point of documentation, so we know who's paying in, so we can pay out. I mean, at the root of it all, we shouldn't be paying much in, period. But government's got to get their 30% out of you, which they just go waste on lobbying anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool. So this has been a roller coaster of emotions. A lot of laughing, a lot of what the fucking, a lot of sadness because COVID-19 and bats and shit. Somehow we're still live streaming, so that's cool.
I'm surprised they haven't taken us down.
Yeah. So
immediately gets taken down.
So I guess in closing, YouTube and Susan can still eat my ass. Censorship's dumb. Check out Discord. Beard, why don't you drop that one more time, even though everyone here is already on our Discord.
Right.
Being moderate is super cool. You shouldn't vote red or blue.
If you say vote blue, no matter who, you're wrong. If you say vote red, no matter who, you're wrong.
Guns are cool. Suck. Except for the boomers that are in our Discord. We love you, Edge. The sky's still blue. Life's still going. And the slide right home. I got nothing else, Beard. I'm sorry.
PP vagina. Amen.
Amen.